I'm seeing that in the current moment, you're riding the great serpent. You're riding the snake, the Ouroboros. The Ouroboros speaks on doing the same things we've always done, getting the same results. Right? Going in the wrong direction, repeating cycles, loops, and patterns over and over again. I'm looking at it's also creating blockages in your 3D space as well. I'm looking at the sulfur card. Gets us in smelly situations. Sulfur stinks. Sulfur is needed though. It's something we must go through to show us what the other side could possibly be. You cannot know light without the darkness. So sometimes our troubles are meant to be gifts. Negative things that we perceive as negative things that turn out to be really positive things down the road. They turn out to be some of the most transformational things that we go through. I'm looking at the number 2 over the sulfur card, which speaks on like a partnership. This could be like a family member, friend. Someone in your life needs to go. I'm also looking at the card. It's almost like you're like chasing your own tail over and over again in circles. It's because change is needed. There's a different direction. A new pathway must diverge. I'm also seeing that you're turning a blind eye, that some of the decisions that you made have gotten you to where you're at right now, and you're not wanting to change them. I'm looking at coming up in the near future. I'm looking at there's going to be a hand reaching out to you, but it's the negative hand, right? This is a test from the universe to see if you're going to take help from somebody else or you're going to stand on your own 2 feet. Whenever this happens, whenever that person reaches out to you, you need to tell them no. You're going to do this on your own. If you take their help, I'm looking at there being a lightning strike. You could think of this as the tower moment. A divine intervention where your spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher self is going to have to step in and change the course of your future. When this takes place, it will. I'm looking at a conjunction happening. This is all meant for your highest good. Everything is happening exactly according to plan. And this is almost that lightning strike. It is jump starting you into a place of balance, into a place where we can learn to balance all areas and avenues of our life. The emotions, your job, your responsibilities in your family, the child. I'm looking at the number 3 on my dice. I'm looking at the Ace of Spades for the child. All right. So there's some type of trauma with the child aspect in you. Some type of trauma that has not been healed, something that lies there dormant underneath the surface, waiting like a stalking nightmare. I'm looking at this having physical effects. Also, it's having physical effects on your money aspect. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles, which represents the money, your job, the influx of money to you. I'm looking at that's coming in like this because of this situation. I'm also looking at some progress spiritually. This represents spiritual progression forward. There's a block in that as well. And it's causing you to look back at your past lives that you have lived. Right? This is you like looking back, trying to figure out where the fuck you went wrong. Right? You didn't go in the wrong direction. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Even if you don't like where you're at right now, that's the point. That is supposed to push you to become better. I'm also seeing you taking a hard look at your life, taking a hard look at what you've got going on, the way you react to situations. This is like you looking back at your past and having an aha moment. See how he's holding his face like that? When you do, there's going to be a lucky streak that hits. All right. When we begin to accept the bad decision making or the wrong direction that we're going or the things we're doing that's holding us back, that's when real change can begin to take place. And that's where I'm seeing your pathway diverge. I'm looking at when that takes place. I'm looking at an incoming offer coming towards you. So this is like money coming back at you. This is a new job. This is a love affair. Whatever it is that you're seeking, you're going to start getting access to once we begin to change these past behaviors. I'm looking at the death card coming out. I'm looking at Scorpio. And the whole situation and the whole read, it's all about the emotional space. How you are dealing with your incarnation here. How you're processing it. How you're adapting. The goal is to adapt and overcome any trials and tribulations that you endure while you are here. Stop complaining. This is meant to be fun. You're looking at it the wrong way. You're going to be focusing up, coming in the next phase of your life. You're going to be focusing on building your life. Right, starting a brand new start. Whether this is with a partner, whether this is a family member, or with yourself. This is what you must be focused on, is building into the future. From the current moment going forward. Your subconscious mind, your higher self, is reaching out to you. This just hit my candle, my lit candle. Right? This is where you need to be focused on. The change begins within. It's controlling the conflict inside. It's controlling the conflict with yourself. Seeing yourself in a state of separation instead of whole. There's some type of authority figure that you're still holding on to trauma with. Something that happened, some type of masculine figure. This could be either male nor female. This just speaks on the energy. All right, this could be a parent, grandparent, a lover. And it's causing you to look backwards instead of going forwards, focusing on what you've lost instead of what you've gained. That is where the incorrect thinking lies. You're being guided to let go of all of your pain, all of your suffering, and leave it behind you. This is not talking about it. This is not thinking about it. This is not speaking about it. This is forgiving and letting go. It's so hard sometimes because your whole life, that's all you've ever known. That's the challenge that lies ahead. You need to completely delete everything that you have been through up until this point and let it go and begin again. All right, I'm going to end the reading there. Listen, if you guys want to book a personal session, send me a PM. I also do telekinesis classes and holographic healing that would instantly charge and balance all of your chakras at the same time, and would also remove any trauma, any past life trauma that you have stored in the body as well. So if you guys have any questions, just shoot me a message. Enjoy your immortality.